What's up, everyone? Welcome back to episode 7 of Question Everything. This is a special draft edition for the NHL Draft Lottery. I have my co-host Hunter. Say what's up, man.
What's up, everyone?
How you been lately, Hunter?
I'm doing okay. Trying to get through this crazy ass weather, though. It's been weird. We had rain, cold, hot. It's just like it's just a range of everything.
Yeah, it's kind of weird out here. Definitely glad that we are, in California, enjoying the weather as much as we can. That's why we pay all the high prices we do to enjoy it. But everyone's here to talk about the NHL Draft Lottery. We are talking about our team, my team, clearly,
Yeah,
the San Jose
your
Sharks.
team.
My
You
team,
see,
clearly.
this is my
Let's go,
team.
man. Let's
So
go.
you see, it's
So,
all good.
if everyone hasn't heard yet, we're definitely going to deliver the news to you. The San Jose Sharks have won the NHL Draft Lottery 2024. So we are granted the top pick in the upcoming draft next month in Vegas, which should be held in the Sphere, which is going to be pretty awesome, man. So right now, the projection is going to be the most coveted player this year, which is Macklin Salini. So for those that don't really know who he is, we'll just, catch you up. So right now, just to break down the draft lottery right now, the Sharks have 2 picks in the top first in the first 16. So it's pretty awesome. So we not only get the first overall, but we also get Pittsburgh's number 14. So thank you, Hunter, for number 14.
No problem. It's an early Christmas gift. That's how I see it. But at the same time, you guys should enjoy it because this is a very rare thing where a team has 2 first round draft picks.
Right. Yeah.
So, hopefully you guys will get something good out of it, and it'll hopefully bring the Sharks up to prominence.
Yeah.
So
and it's wild, man, because this is the first time in Sharks franchise history where we are actually drafting the number 1 overall pick. We came close. We had a total of 3 second overall picks, but this is our first number 1 overall. So this is pretty awesome. City of San Jose Sharks fans throughout the entire world are excited right now. So this is going to be great. This is the news we needed. We had a really crappy season, getting blown out by teams, but this is the payoff here. The tank has paid off. So, and just to cover real quick, number 14 from Pittsburgh, that was actually given to us in the Erik Karlsson trade last year, or in the offseason, where we traded Erik Karlsson to Pittsburgh. In return, Pittsburgh has given the Sharks the 14th or the first round pick, which came out to be the 14th overall. So the tricky thing is with this, I was really watching it. If Pittsburgh's pick went below 10, I believe, then at that point, Pittsburgh had 72 hours to notify the Sharks and let us know if they're actually going to hold on to the pick since it's 10 and below, or they're just going to give up the pick. Now, if they were to hold on to that pick, the Sharks would have been given Pittsburgh's first round draft pick next year, which will be unprotected at any point. So we could have got anything from Pittsburgh last year, or next year, I should say. But since they landed on 14, they ended up just giving us the pick. So again, this is pretty awesome news that we do have 2 first rounders, and this will definitely help in a rebuild, man.
yeah, well, at least to me, I think it's worth it. That's the problem with the draft, because you can never know who you're going to get and who you're able to get and who's going to be a star or who's not going to be a star.
Right.
But at least this gives you a better chance this year to try and build around this the Macklin.
Yeah.
Or if that's who they're going after, but which most likely, yeah. But then you can see who else you can build around him, and it's a good start rather than waiting until next season and just play the odds try to play the odds again.
Yeah, no, for sure. Last year, the Sharks had the 4th overall pick, and we selected Will Smith. So he's currently in college right now. So we're just waiting for him to come up to sign with the Sharks. Now the rumor is, the anticipation is is Macklin Salibrini ready to go pro, or is he going to continue to play for Boston University? So this is a little breakdown of Celebrini. He does play center. Again, he's out of Boston University, 6 foot and 190 pounds. So one of the great things that I heard about him, he's really, really good on his feet. He could definitely move, good with the puck, the handling. Kind of reminds me of a Joe Thornton. I don't know if I'm speaking too high because Jumbo was legit, but this is like the projection of what he could be. These are definitely good times for the Sharks to come up. And right now, I mean, this is a breakdown of who he is. They're definitely ranking him an A+. Projection is elite franchise player. And a few things in here, Hunter. I mean, you definitely see his consistency is rated pretty high, 97. High 90s throughout the entire board here. Defense's zone starts 90. IQ 95. And one of the great things here is the puck movement and passing, which is 90. That's great. His shot is 98, skating 95. So again, this kind of reminds me of a Joe Thornton. Having Will Smith could potentially be like having Patrick Marleau. So can we have a Will Smith Celebrini combination like Thornton and Patrick Marleau? That would be pretty awesome for Shark fans, for years to come.
Yeah, it's going to be a really exciting thing to look forward to, especially if you're a Sharks fan. And hopefully these guys will pan out. And it's going to be interesting, like you said, if he is going to stay in college or he's going to go ahead and go to the pros. Personally, I want to see him in the pros. Right. Just because I want to see how well he does. It's like, when you get a brand new car, you don't want to just keep it in the garage. You want to take it out and take it for a spin. And,
right.
Why keep it in the garage and keep it just tucked away? You got this rare opportunity. Use it.
Well, the downside to that is if they do rush him, right, instead of him going to a sophomore season, for Boston University, and he does sign with the Sharks, right, there's going to be a lot of pressure being the number 1 overall. And on top of that, there has been times where the top pick hasn't panned out. So we definitely don't want to rush him. But I do hear you, you just don't want to wait. And, we do want to see who he is in a Sharks uniform.
Yeah, so, I understand where you're coming from when it comes to that. But, for me, at the same time, who's to say what's going to happen in, his next couple of years in college?
Right.
He may get hurt, hopefully not. He may improve, but you know what? If you're ready, you're ready, but only he knows. So I hope that, he makes the right decision and it works out for you guys.
Yeah, man, this is going to be pretty wild, dude. And a few things that, some fans may not know. But yeah, his dad actually works for the Warriors. His dad is the vice president of player health and performance. So that's pretty awesome. Rick Celebrini has been part of the championship culture with the Warriors. And you can see in these pictures, in the bottom one, they have Macklin and, the rest of his family at the Warriors championship, in Chase. This is pretty cool, man. And he did mention that, he did live in the Bay Area for a little bit. He did play on the Junior Sharks team 2019 to 2020. So he has a lot of familiarity with the Bay Area. So this should be a seamless fit. And he did seem excited the moment that they announced the Sharks won the lottery. And they did ask him, what's your thoughts? He did say that, he'll be very lucky to come and play for a franchise like the Sharks. Now, the thing that we got to remember is, even though the Sharks won the first overall, and Celebrini is going to be the most coveted player out of this draft, there is still a possibility that the Sharks could do something else, trade the pick, for a veteran, which will be wild. I wouldn't understand that, but there's that possibility. So I do got to throw that out there. Mm-hmm. But we're going to have to wait and see when the draft comes next month in Vegas. So, and the internet's ready, putting stuff together. They already have them in the jersey, the first look. So, hey, man, I'm looking forward to the season. And again, Shark fans, new fans that are coming to, start to check out the Sharks firsthand. down at the tank, and SAP. One thing that we do gotta let everyone know is this is still a rebuild. It's still a rebuild. Even though we got the number one overall, we cannot expect, instant success. So we do have to control our expectations. My guess is in at least 2 to 4 years, on average 3 years, this is when we're going to start seeing Celebrini, Uckland, Will Smith, everyone, all the youth coming together. Now they're building a powerhouse of youth, coming together. So just give us some time, but this is a great start.
Yeah. Well, I know I'm speaking from experience. I have no patience, especially when it comes to Bay Area teams like my Niners. I love you guys, but come on, baby. Same thing with Giants. Same thing with the Warriors. I'm just like, come on, guys. You gotta get them. So I understand where that comes from, but patience is a virtue, and I hope everything pans out, because the Bay Area needs another team to kick it up a notch and bring us another, trophy to the Bay.
Right. And one thing that bugs me, Hunter, is like I try to find news about Sharks, and it's one thing that's kind of unfortunate. It's kind of like soccer or the WNBA. It doesn't really get as much love as it should, like the major sports, football, like baseball, NBA, of course. So it's like I'm hoping that with our channel, we're able to bring, some content that's really, really good for the San Jose Sharks and hockey, and the plan is, again, for those that don't know, our plan is to also cover, some highlights with the WNBA. I really want that organization, the association, to thrive, and it's going to be great, man. So just stay tuned. Again, let us know what you think of the Sharks. With the winning the draft lottery with the number one draft pick. Are they going to pick Macklin Salibrini number one overall? Are they going to trade them? What do you think? Leave a comment below. Subscribe, do all that good stuff, and we'll catch you on the next one, man.
All right.
Peace.
Take it easy. Peace.